Hi. You've probably heard my voice a couple times unless you're new here, but I'm Void. There's a lot of things I want to be able to discuss, like, who are we? We just kind of popped up out of nowhere, but you found yourself here, at our little home. So welcome. Welcome to the Mistaken Cuties. This channel is something very special to me. I'm saying me, personally, but I know it is to a lot of our community members as well. The reason why I'm making a video like this is to discuss not only who we are after so long, but also to talk about the channel a little bit going forward. Initially, Mistaken was just a small group chat of about 10 to 20 VRChat players. And while I'm not going to go through our entire history here, that community has grown since then. We're no longer just a group chat of people who wanted to make sure they could stay connected because VRChat would crash a lot. Now we're here, consistently growing, strengthening the bonds of those who are here with us, and trying to make as many good memories as possible. This channel started originally as my way to come back into video editing and also give something special to the small group that we had at the very beginning. So when I created the channel, it was more of a way to solidify into myself that I would like to edit more. But it has become a lot more than that. The community changed. The channel changed. I changed. This channel ended up being a lot more than what I expected. When we started to upload consistent videos, it got us by surprise how quickly some of those videos completely got out of our intended audience, which was mainly just ourselves. I remember every time we would upload a video, and while we had like 30, 40 subscribers that were just people from our Discord server, we would get like 500 views, 400 views, 800, and like it was a huge fucking deal, and it still is, frankly. Dusty and I decided to try and make ourselves as editors a bit more serious with our schedule, output, but also there were certainly times where things were maybe pushed out a little less effort, or there were weeks where one of us would upload twice. On top of our normal everyday lives, it became a little difficult to edit all the time. But we still tried to push through. And I still am very happy about what we've made and where we're at. Mistaken was started as a tiny little group chat. It wasn't even called Mistaken Cuties or anything remotely similar. Eventually, as time went on, we kind of chose to brand ourselves in a way because some social complications in the beginning. There's also a way to generalize a large group of people without having to name every single one. And eventually Mistaken Cuties won. That name in itself has been questioned by people, wondering what it means, if it means anything. And at its core, Mistaken Cuties is a concept of personality. I've always believed that there are people in this world who may act poorly, who may be cold, alone, rough, angry, depressed. But I do believe that most people have a true kindness in their heart. VRChat players are typically not the most well put together people. It's quite literally an escape from reality into virtual reality, but most of the time when I've met someone on VR, I tend to notice that a lot of people are masking their emotions, hiding things, because they're afraid of being pushed away. They're on VR to meet people. They want to keep the people that they meet. They're afraid of having to try again and meet more. One thing that was my personal goal with Mistaken Cuties is to make sure that we could be a tiny little corner of the internet where some people can go to and feel welcomed. They can be without judgment, they can be cared for, they can be given an opportunity to blossom into a better person. Of course, that doesn't just happen overnight. Some people, we're not the right people to help them do that. But I've always believed in giving someone a chance. I've had my fair share of mistakes in my life. I've been misjudged by myself, by my peers. I would like to give people the chance that I've never really got. And I keep saying I only because I was given ownership of the Discord server. In reality, it's not my community at all. This community is owned by everyone. I want Mistaken Cuties, both in what it shows to the public and what we know in private, to be surrounded by that energy of we want to give people a try. This may seem like such a dumb video for a channel that releases a lot of gaming content, most of which is just stupid, silly shit, but there's a real heart in there. At least we try to show it.
Is anyone there?
We want to make this year the year that, if nothing else, maybe viewers like you could feel like we are also here for you. You might be angry with the way the world is, angry with how people have treated you, upset with material conditions you are in. Maybe it's hardened you, giving you a cold exterior or a cold interior, and that's okay. Nobody is perfect. If you were, it would be a boring life, but we're gonna be here for you. If I could give you a 10-minute video, a 5-minute video, and even for a few seconds, you get the chance to laugh, to forget the pain that maybe you have felt throughout your life, to forget the stress of work, to forget the confines of your home, then that would be a success to me. At the end of the day, that's what I want. In the corner of the internet, the corner of the world, who can help distract you from all the things that have hurt you. Our community has always built itself around the idea of chances, of building each other up, of being there for one another.
I didn't read whatever that said.
I want to share that with you. So let's talk about the future. Starting today, the new schedule is going to be every Wednesday, Saturday at 6 p.m. EST. So same upload time as before, but different days. I hope that you still find our videos the same way you used to. Speaking of which, there may be other videos intertwined in between, whether it be from myself, from Dusty, from one of the other people in the community who want to edit. We're gonna try to give you as much as we want to make. At the end of the day, Mistaken is our home. At least that's what we want it to be. And I hope we can do that for you too. I'd like to talk directly to you, whoever's watching this video. I assume that those of you who are watching this video of all things do enjoy the channel to some extent. In terms of our videos, what would you want to see? For example, there's Lethal Company Lockout Bingo, which was a 5-part series. There is Eco Park, which was a longer series but had shorter videos. There's one-off videos. So if you have any suggestions or input, we genuinely would love to hear it. In terms of other stuff, that could be for not just our internal community, but for all of you who end up watching this. There's a couple of things in the works. One thing that changed that you may have noticed if you've been around on the channel, and this isn't your first one, which if this is your first one, hi. I guess it's an odd one for you to start on, but hello. We've got new channel art, which is beautiful, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. Made by Inxia. I didn't draw the art, I simply edited it into a banner. Same goes with the merch. We do have our official merch store currently. We're using Spring Tea. Once again, another thing that's mainly for us, because we like having merchandise. But it's just fun for us. We like making it. I'll obviously have the links in the description as well as our channel. But they're of 2 representative mascots who we haven't really discussed on this channel. We haven't really even discussed it too much as a community. At first, they were placeholders. Originally, they were just 2 characters I created and were drawn together by Rin, one of our beautiful artists in the community. And we kind of just stuck with it because because I didn't really want to attribute the community to the face of certain people. I didn't want to make anyone's face a part of the community's image. This community doesn't belong to any particular people. Sure, you'll see the most reoccurring people in the channel, but it's more than that. We've got our purple Cyclops shark girl. Her name is Vi. And we've got our little Phoenix fox boy. His name is Astra. They don't necessarily represent any particular thing. However, I've always considered them the faces of our community. And I don't mean just our Discord server. I mean all of you. At the end of the day, Mistaken Cuties is not just the name of our channel, of our Discord server, of our brand. I believe everyone can be a Mistaken Cutie. I think there's a good aspect of everyone that's yet to be seen. You can always improve. It's a part of being human. So let's improve together. What makes us special? Nothing. Nothing makes us more special than another VRChat creator, another gaming channel, another person on the internet. But if you find us, if you find your way to us, then I'd like to be able to make you smile.